It's Alex here from AltRockLive.com. I'm here with Story of the Year, and
That's us.
It's us. Started off
We're
here.
in that band.
First of all, I wanted to say, fucking awesome show tonight, guys. It was great.
Nice, man.
It was fun. We had a long day,
Yeah.
but it was still good. Crowd was great.
Oh yeah, definitely. You guys, I mean, for the first show of the tour, everything started out great, and I really enjoyed it. So
Thank you.
So let's see, some of our questions here. I know, Story of the Year, you guys started, or at least I think it was you and one other member, you started off in, was it Big Blue Monkey, right?
Yeah, me and Ryan, who's in the bathroom because he lost his backpack, so he's trying to find a cab company.
Trying to find it in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Me and him were originally in Big Blue Monkey. I played drums, he played guitar.
That's interesting, because you switched from drums to vocals, which is kind of it's kind of a major
Well,
switch.
I originally played guitar and sang when I was young, and then we didn't have a drummer, so I was like, I'll be the drummer.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. But yeah, I always still wanted to sing, so our singer wasn't cutting it. So we always hung out with Josh. Ryan was in band with him before that even. So we just told him one day, we said, you're going to be our drummer. And he said, okay.
How many?
That's how you sound.
Okay. How many instruments do you play?
At least 100 or so.
At least 100.
I don't know.
Oboe, xylophone.
I play guitar,
Didgeridoo.
drums. I play a little piano. I play Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue.
Like one like this big.
I can play real little pianos, but not the big ones. Once you learn a few instruments, they all kind of make sense. But yeah, basically we just stole these guys, and then eventually stole Phil too, and we took the best,
From Wyoming.
the best of all the horrible bands in St. Louis.
No, man. My band was too.
So you guys started in 2002, right? As Story of the Year.
Something like that. Maybe
Around then.
2001. We got signed in
2001.
2002.
So how would you say your band has like changed since then?
We have not grown up at all. We
That's
got older,
good.
but we haven't grown up, if you know what I mean.
I'm frozen.
Yeah.
I'm frozen in time.
I'm frozen in carbonite.
We got a little better, definitely, musically.
Pliable carbon.
We used to just only care about the live show and just like running around and didn't really focus on being good at our instruments for a while. That took a couple years, but then we got better over the years.
Well, what do you mean though? Because you said
Yeah,
you're focusing
totally
on the live show, so
We still focus on the live show.
Yeah, you always focus on the live show, but you say before when you're focusing on the live show, but you weren't very good at your instruments. So was it just you'd play some crappy songs and in between like some cool jokes and?
Well, we just didn't care as much in the
You
very
just didn't
beginning.
care as
We were
much?
like, let's just go rock, dude. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, we were decent and we knew what we were doing, but we sounded horrible because everybody was just running around flinging their guitars and like.
Flung.
We figured out how to focus playing well and
Yeah.
still rocking at the same time, and singing well and running and jumping off things all at the same time. It wasn't so much that we were horrible, but live we weren't real good at some point. But I don't really know. I don't know where I'm going, but
Yeah. Well, in terms
I think we've gotten better.
Seriously.
That's basically what I'm trying to say.
In terms of the music, like you guys, all of you are really talented musicians, I'd say, and I'm curious as a musician myself. Me and him are in a band, and we're curious like how you progress from starting out in a lesser known band and how you build up your skills and your how you come together like that.
Practice makes perfect, kids. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just do it for the right reasons and just work hard, and then it'll
A lot of work.
you'll get better and better. And
How
if
would
you
you
love
say
what you're doing, it'll work out.
How would you say any of you guys are free to comment on this? I mean, how would you say you learned your instruments like starting off?
I played air drums.
Literally, we used
True.
to play air drums together. We were
True story.
like,
Yeah,
that's how all drummers learn, because you can't afford drums when you're first being a drummer.
you can't even get some sticks. I didn't have sticks at first.
Like
Spoons.
wooden spoons,
I just acted like I was holding them. There was nothing there.
steering wheel.
Feeling. But yeah, that's how I learned.
Adam had a Korn tribute band.
Really?
Nah, man. No,
Limp Bizkit, sorry.
like every young musician learns from guitar tab in the back of Guitar World and listening to songs and figuring them out, and
Would you say it's just repetition, like doing it over? You
yeah,
become.
of course, it's like anything.
Yeah.
You put time into it.
We grew up in the 90s, so guitar was kind of easy. It was like Nirvana. Green Day. You know, it was like that's the first stuff I learned on guitar.
Yeah.
And their songs weren't that hard because it was like simplicity in the 90s.
Mhm.
So it was a good time to start playing guitar.
Simplicity is a good way to start off. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys just came out with a new record, The Constant, right?
Yeah.
How would you? I mean, what are your comments on it? How do you feel it came out, and what kind of inspired it, and what went behind that?
I think it turned out great. We're all really happy with it.
It's my favorite record.
Of all time.
Of all time.
How about of all time? But unfortunately, people don't buy CDs anymore, so you know it's not selling as good as we wish it
Yeah,
would. but
it's tough in these days.
It's not 1987.
yeah, a lot of people have downloaded it for free. But you know, I think it's going over pretty well.
We've gone
People
15
like it
times
live.
platinum on illegal downloads.
Yeah. But yeah, we're really happy with it. I mean, you know, it's a good balance of everything we've done in the past. It's got some heavy stuff and
Yeah.
some lighter stuff.
How
and
would you
everything
say?
in between? So
How would you say? Because it seems like the more you become, or as the albums progress, you seem to get towards the heavier side of things. And I remember reading someone saying, or it's been quoted, you guys saying that you've been trying to search for your true sound. Like, what would you say your true sound is, and how would you feel that you're progressing musically towards
we're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I think that's every band's goal. It's like you start out emulating your favorite bands, you know, and then you kind of figure out how to make it your own. And then every record we're like, well, we can do this now. We can try this now. And you get further away from your original influences because you start being your own band. And every record, it's like, you know, I guess we become ourselves a little more, but it's always the goal.
It's
But-
never like set like what the record is going to sound like and what the songs are going to be like. It's more of like whatever we write is whatever it like.
Yeah. And it changes as you change.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of go for it. We just get together and write music.
Yeah,
we don't think about it too much.
And whatever we think sounds good is whatever the song is going to be. It's not like, well, let's try to write a song that sounds like this or that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of when the song is done, that's how it is.
Are you guys like?
I want to sound like the Foo Fighters someday.
Yeah, pretty great. What would you say? Would you say that you prefer touring or recording? Like, what would you say you enjoy more?
I like touring more, personally.
I used to like touring more, but I like recording now. I don't know.
Why is that? You
I
just
don't know. I used to hate recording when my first couple records was like, because it was so much pressure. Like writing was harder back then. Like we know how to write together a lot better now than we did when we were young, so it's a lot easier now. But
yeah.
touring is awesome. You know, you get up, play a show every day in front of a whole lot of people, and they yell and scream your words at you, and that's a great feeling. It's always fun. But recording is fun too. It's good to do a little bit of both, like tour for a while, get back in the studio, and you get excited to go back on tour. You know, so.
Yeah. Speaking of recording, like, have you guys given any thought to new material, or is that kind of on the back burner right now as you're starting the tour?
Fabrics.
Yeah, we're gonna come out with a fabric line, new material. Bad joke. See, we're immature. That's what I said.
Some new cotton synthetic blends. Just with different percent. Go ahead.
No, I don't think.
We,
I don't think
Often.
I don't think very often. I don't think that we have any new stuff yet. I don't know. Ryan's always demoing stuff.
Yeah.
And, writing and stuff, but I'm sure he has some riffs.
there's
that
no
will end up-
definite like
that will end
plans
up being
yet.
songs.
Have you ever had like ideas come to you on a tour, like you're playing something, or maybe after a show you just something comes to you and you kind of think, oh, that's kind of cool. Why don't we use something like
Yeah,
that?
lyrically, I get random ideas all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah, that'd be a cool song. And I'll write it down in my phone or something and just remember it for later. But yeah, the last couple records, we just kind of waited until we know it's time to get together and make a record, and then everybody throws their ideas in and
Yeah.
we do it. It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
That's what we did on the last record anyway. We were like, let's do this record in 2 months. Let's write a bunch of songs right now. And we got together every day and just wrote a bunch of songs.
Got it together. Great.
And
Nice.
it was cool.
It seemed to work out.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Made it really exciting.